Hello folks, my name is Mandar Godambe. Currently I am pursuing BTech degree from Sardar Patel Institute of Technology. In this video, I will be reviewing this book Reflections by Swami Vivekananda. In this video, further we will see why did I choose this book, what this book is about, a small review, and at the end I will read my favorite chapter from this book that I like the most. So let's begin. We all know how hectic life of the students. Uh, just attend lectures, complete assignments, prepare for examination, co-curricular activities, and many more things. And from this hectic schedule, we try to find some quality time and relax our mind. And sometimes we end up watching movies and web series. And even I used to follow the same. But later then, I realized why not to invest this time in good things. And then that's how I came up with this book. From the title of the book itself, it's clear that it reflects the total work of Swami Vivekananda in his daily life. This book is divided into 11 chapters, and it's all about the interactions with the great personalities, the lectures that he has delivered in the abroad, and it's all about the India's culture and the four paths of yoga. So this book is like a treasure for everyone. I will strongly recommend this book for students and of course everyone, because it says that how the it says things that we practice daily without knowing its significance, and also we will get to know that how yoga plays an important role in your life, how the learnings from the Ramayana and Mahabharata, and definitely it will change the perspective towards the life. This book is like a treasure for everyone. I would strongly recommend this book for students and of course everyone, because in this book we will get to know the things that we all practice in our daily life but we don't know its significance, and also how yoga plays an important role in your life, and all the learnings from Ramayana and Mahabharata, and definitely these things will change your perspective towards life. The second chapter is all about the interactions with great personalities like Subhash Chandra Bose, Lal Bahadur Shastri, and their views on Swamiji. How the teachings of Swamiji helped them in their journey. The second chapter is about the lectures and speeches that he has delivered abroad, where he has talked about the Lord Krishna's teaching from Mahabharata, teachings from Christ, and the Muhammad's message to the world. And from these lectures, the learning that we need to take is that all the religion have their mission, and at the end, the message of the all religion is same, and none of the religion is superior. And when it all about the lectures that Swamiji has delivered abroad, then how can we forget the one in the World Parliament of Religion, where his first sentence of the speech was "Sisters and Brothers of America," and this sentence won the hearts of the listeners, and the response was exceptional. The next chapter is about the culture of India, where Swamiji says that the word culture not only means the rituals that we follow in the festivals and the worships, but it's all about the art and the music and the food. Each raga has science behind it. The learning music and hearing music both is an art. In his further chapters, he has described the Indian evolution towards the modernization, how education has key role, and about the modern problems of India and solutions. In this book, there is one chapter on four paths of yoga, that is Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Raj Yoga, and Jnana Yoga, which tells us about how daily work follows the four paths unknowingly, and we can control our emotions by controlling our mind. And this book also has some translated views of Swami Vivekananda on different cities and places that he has visited in India. Book also has some hymns and poems that he has written. From this book, I would like to read some lines for you from the lecture in Chicago, where Swamiji narrated the story of two frogs, where the one frog was born and brought up in the well, whereas other one was from the sea. On one day, the frog that lived in the sea came and fell into the well, And the frog from the well asked, "Where are you from?" The other one replied, "I am from the sea." "The sea? How big is that?" "Is it as big as my well?" And he took a leap from one side of the well to the other. "My friend," said the frog of the sea, "how do you compare the sea with your little well?" The frog took another leap and asked, "Is your sea as big?" "What nonsense you speak! To compare the sea with your well." "Well," then said the other frog of the well, "nothing can be bigger than my well. There can be nothing bigger than this. This fellow is a liar. So turn him round." And that has been the difficulty all the while. This is the story where Swamiji says that we all live in our well, in our comfort zone, and we sometimes disagree to the things that this person in front of us want to say. So this was all about the review of the contents of this book. I will recommend you to read this book and understand meaning of each word. The number of times you read the single sentence, different aspects you will recognize and enjoy this reading. This book is available on Amazon as well as on Flipkart. Its maximum price is around 250 to 270 rupees. You can buy this. So I hope this video helped you a lot. Thank you.